no need for any of that. Oh, come on. You're about to be disappointed by what I have to say, so just don't worry about it. So, this is a Q&A, right? Yeah! Unfortunately, for this particular session, I won't be taking questions from you. I know, you're crushed, you're horrified. Oh, you're sobbing openly, weeping. I can see it. Rivers of tears just flooding down the aisles, it's horrible. But I have a favor to ask you if you will indulge me. Okay? So, I have here a list of questions that I've been thinking, about for a while now. And I just got done with meeting some kids from Make-A-Wish. Are they here? Also the meet and greet. Hi, yes, from the meet and greet. But I don't see where they are. I know they're in this room somewhere. But as I was talking to these kids, I was thinking very deeply about... hi, over there. I was thinking very deeply about, what it means to be a YouTuber and what it means to do what I do. And it comes down to some simple questions that I ask myself. And I was hoping, because I've never done this before, where I take an opportunity in front of what amounts to be probably like thousands of people here and just talk. And I've got you trapped here, so you can't escape and you have to listen to me. So these questions, they range from the silly to the serious. And these are things that I ask myself, and I asked myself while I was talking to the Make-A-Wish kids, and I was realizing some things that I have thought about as I was doing YouTube. Don't worry, I'm not quitting or anything. I hope no one gets that idea. I'm not quitting YouTube or anything like that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That was stupid. But I'll just start it off. I have a list here, and then I have some questions for you guys to ask at the end of the list. But for now, shall we begin? The first question is, who am I? Why's that funny? Why's that funny? All right, fine then. Who am I? It's a question that I ask because it's harder and harder these days to know who I am when my personality is split into videos on the internet. Like, a lot of you guys know who I am on the surface. You know who I am because of the videos that I make, and you know who I am because you see on giant screens me projected to make me taller than I actually am. So, it's a question I ask myself because when I'm making videos and when I'm making things for you guys and I'm creating in general and I'm making posts on the internet or social media or Instagram, whatever it is, like, those are small pieces of who I am. So it can be very confusing to understand what it is that I really am and who I am at my core, and am I getting across the right message to the people that are watching me of what I'm doing. So if I have an answer to that, I do not. I don't know who I am, so I'll just start at the very basics. Hi, my name is Markiplier. And I'm just a kid from a small town who fell in love with making videos. And I'm so happy that I'd be able to get to do it here for you every day. Thank you. And I'm not doing this for self-service or anything, so hold your applause, like, whatever, I don't deserve it, it's fine. Because that, no, hey. You guys are too kind. But that leads me into the next question I have for myself is, why do I make videos? And that may seem like an easy answer for some, like it's a rewarding profession, it's beneficial, it's fun to do. But at its core, like, here's where it gets confusing, because when I started making videos, I didn't think that people would get more than just entertainment out of it. But from what I've just spoken to the kids from Make-A-Wish, and what I've spoken to people who were in the meet and greet today, like, people legitimately, literally say to me that sometimes my videos save their life. And that is such a daunting thing to put on myself. And it's such a daunting thing to accept, and it's such a daunting thing to realize that it's sometimes true. And it's not true all the time. I'm not a saint. My videos aren't a miracle cure or anything, but the entertainment that it provides extends far beyond what I actually put into it. And so what does that mean? Do I make videos for myself, or do I make videos for the people that get so much support out of it? And that's a question that, again, these are questions I don't have answers to. These are questions that I ask myself, and that when people out there who are creators, who out there has a YouTube channel, or is a creator, or makes videos, a large number of you guys, like, these are questions that you have to ask yourself when you're a big channel or a small channel, like whether you have millions of subscribers or hundreds or tens. These are the questions you have to ask yourself, because you can't go through YouTube just making videos because of other people. You know what I mean? And that may seem like a weird thing for me to say, but let me follow up that with, what would happen if I quit YouTube tomorrow? No, I'm not gonna. What did I say at the beginning of this? I'm not quitting. No, but what I mean by that is, what would happen if I quit? Would I be quitting for my own reasons, and in return, would I be letting people down? Confusing, right? It's a little confusing. It's confusing for me too. And that leads into the next question is, am I making videos for myself? Or am I making videos for you guys? Confusing, right? Don't expect to walk away from here with a solid, I feel good in my heart about this. No, you're gonna be racking yourself with doubts ever since, but it's really an interesting question. Am I making videos for myself? Because when I started YouTube, I did it because I did Let's Plays because I thought it would be a great exercise for my voice, and I thought that I would be able to practice and then move on to be able to do voice acting or something like that, or move into actual sketch comedy, which, if you guys didn't know, was the first thing that I actually wanted to do before I even amounted to anything on YouTube. And yet I still do it. So, thank you so much. She's holding a sign that says, "You saved my life." Thank you so much. Oh, don't cry. It's okay. So, in that exact scenario, it's not a good or bad thing to say that I'm making videos for myself because I love it, or I'm making videos for other people because they get so much joy out of it. Thank you, love you too. But the main motivation in any creative aspect, in anything you do, in anything you make, whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's Instagram posts, whether you're doing photography, art, animation, whether you're just making clay pottery, like whatever you do, your motivation for it has to derive from something so central to your character that it is a representation of who you are. And that is where I ask, who am I? Why am I doing it? What am I doing it for? Do I even know who I am anymore? I do. My name is Markiplier, and I'm a dude from a small town who fell in love with videos. Makes sense, right? So, these are the cursory questions that are just very fluff and just a bunch of warm-ups for you before we get into the real nitty-gritty of this. So here's the next question, and this is where it gets pretty heavy. Why do I make promises that I can't keep? And you all know what I'm talking about. I'll promise to bring a series back, and I don't do it. I'll promise to fulfill a need to someone. I'll promise to get back to people, and I don't. Like, I promise to follow up on certain series that people love, and I don't. I promise to meet a schedule, and I don't. I know, but it's not a thing of malice. But just because it's not out of malice doesn't then mean that it has a detrimental effect to the people watching me. You know what I mean? So when I'm talking about this idea that I don't keep promises, it's not that I'm lying, but it's a part of my ambition. You know what I mean? I have a great deal of motivation to be able to push myself beyond what I can do. and push myself beyond what I've ever thought I could. And in that ambition, I set landmarks for myself that I sometimes know I will never reach. Because the biggest tragedy in my life is that there aren't more hours in the day to make videos for you guys. And then I think about that a lot when I'm making these promises. And what would happen if I stopped making promises? Because it's not like I make promises and I don't keep any of them. I keep some of them. Some of you can know. Some of you have the receipts of promises that I have kept. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt people when I don't. So as a creator, how do I cope with the idea that I'm letting people down? You know? And I do. As much as you guys are here and you warmed onto this stage screaming and shouting and that cheering just warmed my heart as I was waiting to come out there. And yet the reality of it and the reality that I have to accept when I'm making these videos is I am human. And that's the point that I've always tried to get across to you guys, and I've always tried to say, and in every video I make, it's my own humanity that shines through it. All of my flaws, all of my faults are laid bare for you to see. Everything I do in my videos, the mistakes, the triumphs, like, they're all the pieces of the puzzle of who I am. And it's the puzzle. For any of you who make videos out there, raise your hand again who made videos and stuff. Tell me truly, keep your hand up if you've asked yourself these same questions. Some of you have. And some of you will. Even if you haven't created, have you asked yourself these questions? These ideas comes down to something where I am failing people because I can't keep a promise. It hurts. It hurts deeply. It really does. So to wrap this up into something a little more happier here. My name is Markiplier, and I'm a small town doof who likes making videos. So here's a more cheerier question. In all of these doubts and all of these not self-assurances and all motivated, how do I do it? I've been doing this for over 5 years, and of the people in every freaking hell do I stay motivated and able to push myself to higher reaches, like go higher and go farther. How do I push myself to be better every day? And again, it's a complicated answer, and one that's probably not right, but it's what I got. The main source of my motivation is you guys. And that's not me pandering to you, that's not anything about that. The main reason that I'm here and I'm making videos today is because of you. Like, it really is. The people that watch me and the people, love you too, the people that support what I do here is everything about it. And at the same time, there's that deep joy that I get from trying something stupid and new and something that no one's ever seen before and something that people will probably never see again because it was so stupid and didn't deserve to be on the internet in the first place. Like Snoot. Did anybody watch Snoot? Yeah. That was done by Amy, my girlfriend Amy. She made that fully, completely. And then she was like, this is so dumb, I can't post this everywhere on the internet. And I'm like, my channel, yes! Oh, yes, put it on mine, yes, immortalize it. And now it's almost at 2 million views, that's crazy. Yeah. But then, you know, it's not the views that ever motivate me though, you know? It really isn't. Because I was more motivated to make when I was a smaller channel than I am today. Not that I'm not motivated to make, I'm still making videos and I'm still very proud of what we make, like with Markiplier TV and with like A Day with Markiplier. We've had so many opportunities to get creative and really find the chutzpah of what we got going on, and it's just so fun to see people's reactions to these things. But the main reason that I stay motivated is tied in exactly to why I break promises. Because the only way that I can stay motivated is by pushing myself past what I think I can do. Because if I were to ever stay here, I could coast, probably. I could just do like the bare minimum, no edited Let's Plays, and I do fine. You know, I would be successful by any measure, but I wouldn't be happy. And the main part of what makes YouTube so enjoyable is that it just makes me happy. It makes me so happy to have a creative outlet for everyone to see, even if it's dumb. Like, be honest here. If you've thought one of my videos was really stupid, raise your hand. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, anyone with their hand down is lying. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to me. How dare you? But no, it amounts to that. The stupid videos are sometimes the most special because they are the most true reflection of who I am as a person. And one of the most beneficial things that I've ever learned doing YouTube is if you're doing any creation, if you're making anything on the internet or anywhere or showing your friends, bare minimum showing your family, you have to own it. If it's terrible, great. Own that. If it's bad, great. Yes, bring it on. If it's embarrassing, dude, crank it up to 10. If it's down here embarrassing, just raise it up to here. Make it more embarrassing. Embarrass yourself. Like, that's what's fun about it, because YouTube isn't like this thing where you're judged harshly and you gotta like base your life value on likes and dislikes. No, it's a thing where people will remember that guy who bashed his head against a keyboard 5 years ago, and they'll remember that guy who choked on cinnamon during the cinnamon challenge and totally failed. They'll remember that guy spitting out 12 marshmallows playing Chubby Bunny by himself at his mom's basement. Like, those are the things that I remember, and those are the things that are landmarks in what make my channel me. Not mine, me. Because I've said this before, my name is Markiplier, and I'm a small dude from a small town who likes to make videos. But in every video I've ever made, in everything I've ever done, I look back and I watch my own videos like a loser. I do it, I admit it, I 100% admit it. But I look back and I remember, I'm a nostalgic fool, but I remember every single nuance of it, every moment of it, every single moment where I was like, I don't think I should post this. This is probably dumb. And then I know when I think that thought, post it! Put it up there! Doubts? Yes! Great! And so I was hoping, and you guys have been awesome about this, by the way, that when I get through the depressing slog of the first few questions, that you guys would believe in me that I had a nugget of truth to come out of it that wouldn't have been totally sad. So you guys have been awesome about that. But there's another question that accompanies that. It's a simple question, but it's how did I get to where I am today? And in 5 years, a little over 5 years now, I have come so far. I've come, and this is ridiculous, by the way, I've come to be ranked by Forbes as the #1 gaming. No, don't stop. No, that's not why I'm bringing this up. No, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. No. Hang on. Wait. I'll say more depressing stuff if you keep cheering. All right, whatever. But no, I'll take a little sidebar on that real quick. I hate the term influencer. I hate it. It's awful. It just makes me think that people believe I can just sway you all with a wave of my hand. Walk that way. Oh no, I'm an influencer. I'm influencing him. I don't know, it just seems like a weird thing. Everyone put your hand up. Oh no, I'm an influencer. Oh no! Everyone put your hand down. I'm assuming that they're down. Can't see. Everybody stand up and march on Capitol Hill with me. Time to take over the government. No, stop. My powers have grown too deep. I can't be trusted anymore. But no, like that whole term, like it's a joke with you guys, and my being up on this stage and you guys all looking at my hugely tall form. Yeah. No? Don't look at me standing on my tippy toes. It's not true. Don't do it. Fine, whatever, fine. But no, like, I forgot what I was talking about. I got too enraptured in my own image, which happens a lot. But what it values down to it, and what an influencer really means, to me anyway, is being this leader. Not being a, like, boss. Because an influencer suggests I'm your boss, and I'm like, hey, you need to subscribe, like, comment, and favorite. I think you all have forgotten about favorite. Shares have been a little low this month. I don't know if you guys knew that. But no, it's like, what it comes down to, and what is the greatest effort that I've been taking on, is being a leader by example. And the best example that I can come up with is the charity live streams that we've been doing. And we've got another one this Sunday coming up, so like, the charity live streams that I do are such a joy to me. Because like I said earlier, what was that question there? Scribbles, I can't read my own handwriting. Am I making videos for myself? Oh, you're sad now. No, but when it comes down to that, there's one thing that I can definitely say. I love making videos. I love doing charity live streams. And they have different primary motivations. The charity live streams are there because I love helping people. I love being there for people. I love supporting people. I love doing an all-day stream, like walking out of there tired, my voice gone. I just love it because I know what an impact it has. Because you guys are here. And you guys are here, and you cheer on these charity efforts, and you help me. And so in these charity efforts, I always want to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm donating myself. I believe in the causes that we're donating to. I believe in the charity efforts, and I believe that it will do tangible good. Even if we don't make our monetary goal, which we never have not met in the entirety of us doing charity live streams. But in addition to that, it spreads this message about the power of this community that we have here, about the power of you guys. Every single one of you has the opportunity and the chance. Every one of those people who was a creator and raise your hand, you could be on this stage in 4 years. You can do better than I did. And no, you can. That's the thing. Because the only limitation that you have is yourself. I was a quiet nerd in school. I had high water pants as I was walking around class with every single textbook I could hold in my arms. That was me. I was a nerd and I loved it. Yeah, I was a nerd. AP Physics? Yeah, give it to me. Oh, yeah! I'm gonna be an engineer! And then I didn't, so kudos to that. I'll put my pants down for you, don't worry about it. Not used to wearing pants. What was I trying to say? I totally forgot. Anyway, I was a nerd! I was a loser. And I loved it. I played video games all day. I played World of Warcraft. I waited like 8 hours a night. It was my job that I paid people to do. It was awesome. And I went from that, an antisocial, introverted person, and I'm still an introvert. Being on stage doesn't bother me, but I like being alone and I like feeling that isolation, and I like that because it gives me energy, but I love being here more. I love being among you guys more. And so when I say that you can do better than I did, trust me when I say I know what I'm talking about. Because I am mediocre at best. On my best day, I'm pretty average. Average height, average widths, pretty decent arms. And I know you can. And I'm not so delusional that I think every single one of you will have a YouTube channel that has more subscribers than me. But there's one person in here that will someday, because they work so hard every single day at chasing what they love. And I know you're out there. I know you are. I may have already met you. I may already know you. I may already know everything about you. You may be my best friend, or you may be a complete stranger. But I know you got potential. Every single one of you does. Thank you.
So, with that being said, I've got another question here that I wrote kind of at the end of my session with the Make-A-Wish guys.
Why do I cry on camera? So this is a question that I get a lot, actually. Like this, if there was ever a question that would come straight from you guys, this would be the one. And for those of you who don't know, I'm known as the crybaby of YouTube. I'll cry at a subtle breeze from washing over my face. I'll see a cute puppy and bawl into tears, you know.
Oh, who wouldn't then?
But it's a silly question. It is a silly question. Why do I cry on camera? And I do. Not a lot. People think that half of my videos are me weeping and sobbing openly. It's like maybe 10, okay, whatever. But the reason I do ties into every single other question that I just had in my hands right here. Because it's who I am. I'm an embarrassing crybaby. Woo! It's Markiplier. I'm a small town dude. I love making videos. Because my videos are a direct link to who I am. In my heart, I'm like, if I'm sad, I will show you. If I'm happy, I'll show you. If I'm mad, oh, I'll show you. I don't want my channel to be just this artificial construct of nothingness, of a fake guy who's tall. A fake guy named Markiplier, you know? An abstract concept of a man that you think you know and is calculated to be appealing and popular and handsome. Am I handsome enough for you? Anyway, so I don't want to be anything but who I am, and my channel is such a direct reflection of that, and that's why I love the embarrassing videos. I love the stupid videos. I laugh so hard at what I think is funny and no one else thinks is funny. Oh, some of you think it's funny. Oh yeah, sure, okay, yeah. You're all here out of pity and we both know it. Yeah. But no, it's true. My channel is a reflection of everything that I hold valuable inside my soul. Like every fiber of my being goes into making videos, and the only reason that I get distracted and I'm like late on a schedule or I late on a video is because I'm trying to do something bigger. We just came back from a tour. Anybody here, did any of you see the tour? We're at one of the shows. Oh, some of you were. Thank you so much. Thank you, truly, honestly, for being there. Anytime you see a video late, anytime you see a video not on schedule or just missing, or there's a stupid one in the way, it's because I am there in the background pushing myself to do something more. And make no mistake, I did not do all the work on the tour. There were so many other amazing people that actually I wish were on this stage right now. Bob, Tyler, Ethan, Wade, every member of the crew, everyone that was involved was just... It's just like, it's such a good feeling also to be able to do what I do with my friends. And I think that's one of the grounding elements of what makes me who I am. And I'm not saying I'm better than any other YouTuber there. Don't you fucking sit down.
Work it, Mark!
I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but I love what I do. I love it so much. I always love pushing myself. I love reaching higher. I love reaching farther. And the fact that I have friends who will support me, who have supported me the whole way. Stop.
Proud of you!
That I have friends who have stood by my side since I started. And that you guys are there too in every thank you video I see from you, every subscriber special that you make. I see people doing heartfelt gestures of thanks. And for what? Me? I really mean that from my heart. Like, I sometimes look at myself and I ask another question that I wrote down here. Do I deserve this?
Yeah!
You guys are very eager to answer, and I appreciate the vote of confidence, but do I? Let me answer. It's not a Q&A, it's Q&A. I got the Q and the A. So, but do I ask myself this, and I probably will answer, yes, I'm great, I'm fantastic, of course I deserve it. I'm so handsome and talented, but no. From an overarching sense, I have what amounts to 17 million subscribers. I have so many countless followers on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I have these numbers. I have numbers. I get like millions of views like every day, and numbers. But would I still be who I am without the numbers? Do the numbers actually mean anything?
Yes.
When you're making videos and when you're creating something, the very first and foremost thing that you have to remember is that you're making it for yourself. And then you take that thing that you cherished and you slaved over and you sweated every day of your life to make, and you hand it off to you guys. And you just set it into the wind and you just toss it out there and hope like a baby bird that it spreads its wings and flies. And there are times when it sinks and just hits the ground. And so I ask, I've reached a point where every single video I make, every single one, will at the bare minimum get 1 million views. Every single one, whether I put in effort into it or didn't. Whether it's a garbage video or not, it will get around 1 million views. Do I deserve that? Again, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I really do. It warms my heart. I'd like to think I do because in my mind, I don't put out garbage videos. I put out bad videos. There's a difference, but that's why. And that's the question that I ask every time I post a video. And here's where I bring it a little more hopeful. I know we got a little more somber there, but we always come back. Because the reason I ask myself, the reason I break promises, the reason I question why I do things is because I physically can't answer no. I will never allow myself to get to the point where I actually believe that I don't deserve it. Because I want to earn this. I want to earn this. I want to earn being in front of you guys. I want to earn speaking. I want to earn the trust you put in me. And that's my biggest motivation, is I just don't want to let you down. I never want to let you guys down. I never want to give you up. I never want to make you cry. And so for those of you who know me, you know that that's a harder and harder thing to do the more subscribers that come to the channel. with 17 million people, even with the however many people are here, some people are probably sitting in their church like, look, this is garbage. Look at this a-hole looking at how tall he could be and he's really short. What a jerk. And so that's fine, I can't please everybody, but that's this scale. When it reaches 17 million, there are thousands of people who may have really, really enjoyed my videos. For one reason or another, I let them down. And it may have been a promise that I didn't keep, it may have been a video that didn't meet their standards, it may have been a series that I didn't finish. But I have to live with that. And I have to keep plowing forward with that. Through all of the criticisms, not the constructive, you listen to the constructive criticisms, but the criticisms and the doubts and the negativity, like you have to push yourself forward. But there's a silver lining to that too. Because, like I said before, my name is Markiplier and I am a goofy idiot from a small town that loves embarrassing himself on stage. I love it. So when it comes down to those things that I, at my heart and soul, know are the best that I can do and that I can learn from, I know that it's going to leave a lasting mark in the entire legacy of my channel. And that when I go back and narcissistically watch my own videos over and over and over again, I do it because I remember. I remember every step it took to get to that point, every step it took to get to where I could have been. To think in the future of where I dreamed, only in dreams, and never even remotely thought in reality I would ever be in front of you guys right now and enjoying all the wonderful accolades that you pile upon me that I question if I deserve. I never in my mind dreamed that it was possible, and yet here I am. And here you are.
Own it, Mark!
And, no. It amounts to what some people might assume to be crippling self-doubt. Which, if you know me, my ego don't cripple. I got nothing but confidence and swagger in my step. And I got nothing but an entirely too inflated opinion of myself.
Woo!
But enough of the deepness. The main reason that I wanted to talk to you guys, and the main reason that I wanted to be here with you guys in front of you, and the main reason that I wanted this Q&A to be different than any that I've done before, is because of the same reason that I make videos. I want you guys to know who I am. And I want you guys to see me for who I really could be, and was, and am. I want you to see all of me. And in doing that, the only person I'll ever disappoint is myself. Not saying I do, that's not, a little backwards there. I'm not disappointed in myself, but what I'm saying is that if I show you exactly who I am, honestly and truly, I can never lose. And I will always be satisfied in what I make. So that's the reason. But I got more things here written down. That was just a bunch of the crap and a bunch of fluff there, yeah, whatever. Oh, thank you. I'm not done jabbering. You stay in your seats, you're gonna listen to what I have to say now.
Woo!
So, I've talked a lot about the past. Now I want to talk about the future. Where am I going? What am I gonna do in the future? Where am I going to be 5 years from now? I can tell you, on my own island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, in a castle-like fortress jutting out of a volcano, lava spewing out of a skull, me sipping a martini, and suddenly I can drink again for some reason.
Woo!
Nah, that's probably not it. Probably alone in a ditch. Yeah, that seems right. But no, seriously, we just got done with a tour, like I said before. We got done with a tour. And it was so cool. We're preparing clips of it right now. Those of you who haven't seen it yet, those of you who have snuck little sneak peeks on people's phone cameras on YouTube of the tour, I'll forgive you this once, but we've got clips of it, and I cannot describe the feeling of walking out on that stage after 5 months of work, surrounded by my closest friends, ready and willing to put it all on the line to try to be funny. I can't describe that feeling. The rush. And some of you may know this, some of you may not, but Gritty Sugar made an animation specially for the tour. And you will only see it if you come to the tour or if you watch it on a bad phone video on YouTube. But it collected all of these great things that I love about making videos and I love about being here with you guys. The improv that we did, as garbage as it might have been in the high standards of improv society, but then having these creative minds at the helm, the directors that were there, having them all be a part of it, it was everything that I ever could have hoped for a tour to be. And I'm here to tell you right now that the next tour dates will be in October. We don't know where we're going, but that's the next batch, and I want you all to know that very soon. So I hope you all can be there. It's gonna be more than 6 shows this time. It's gonna be maybe 10 or so, and then we're gonna do another leg, and then we're gonna do another leg, and then we're gonna go to Europe, and then we're gonna maybe go somewhere else. So that's the immediate future right now, and what I've got on the horizon. And I just want to say that doing this tour was an ambition that I never thought I could do. Same as being up on this stage and talking to you so openly was something I never thought I could do. But here's an important detail, and listen close. I'm not done yet. I've got so much more for you to see. I've got so much more. Because I'm in this interesting scenario where some magazine said I was influential, and I've got an agency, and I've got people that are literally asking me to be in their movies, and it's something I say no to a lot. But I'm at a crossroads where I could be whatever I want, and I'm so lucky to do whatever I want. And I'm so lucky to have these opportunities because I would never, ever have been even remotely close to them if it wasn't for each and every one of you. Questionable if I deserve it. But the other thing that I want to say to you guys, and that's also very important to realize, is that I like YouTube more. I like what I do here more. I love what I do here more. I love making videos for you guys. I love seeing your reactions to the horrible things that I put up on YouTube. I love it all. And that doesn't mean that I won't be trying to make bigger and better projects. But if there was ever a lesson to learn about my rambling and spiel up here, it's that you can never forget the things that really matter. You can never forget the why of what you do. You can never be misguided on success. You can't let yourself go astray from what you thought was right in the beginning. And that may mean that your ambitions have to be reeled in so you don't break so many promises to everybody that you meet. But then at the end of the day, you'll have something that no one else can take from you, and that is yours and yours alone. And something you can cherish with your close friends and fans. Anyway, just wanted to say that for you guys. So, next up in the future is who knows what. There's no point in even talking about it. But I got some questions for you guys. I've got some questions for you guys. What makes a good video? No. Chica. That was the right answer. Who said Chica? Absolutely. I wouldn't be where I am without Chica. My God. Can you believe Chica is 2 years old? I didn't really know her birthday when I first got her, so I found out later. She's 2. She's a teenager in dog years. There's a balloon dog over there. Oh, so cute. And so for those of you who don't know, Chica is my adorable dog. I wish she was right here. And here she is. That's another lie. I'm sorry, I can't stop lying. But Keanu Reeves is here to carry on the rest of the stay. No? Okay. All right, thank you. But I have some more questions for you. What makes a good video? What makes a good video? There's so many different answers. I'm not gonna come down there and get the answers from you. I can hear them. I hear everybody. It's fine. I've got perfect hearing. But what does make a good video? Who knows? I've got over 3,000 videos on my channel. That's not something to cheer about. That's a lot. That's a lot to archive. That's a lot of wasted disk space on YouTube servers. But I've got over 3,000 videos. Maybe half of them are decent. Maybe a quarter of them are good, and a handful of them are great. But I still post them. Because you guys enjoy them, and someone enjoys them, and someone somewhere enjoys them, and someone always will. Because that's the benefit. That's the benefit of having such a big fan base, is that even though in that huge fan base there will always be people that will talk down to you, that will berate you of a city you can't, that you're crap, that you're garbage, that your videos aren't worth it, there will be. Whoa, you'll hunt them down. Oh my God. I don't doubt you, but there are people that will say that you're crap. There are equal number of people that for someone out there, that stupid video is their favorite video. It's the one they always go back to and watch. It's the one that they cherish most. There's a video for everybody out there. No matter how weird their opinion may or may not be, like it's there for them. And what that SpongeBob mean? And so what I'm trying to say is that for you guys who are creating out there who have any doubts about what you do or how you do it, or what, like if you think you're not good enough when you start, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you think you're bad. It doesn't matter if you think you're crap. It doesn't matter if you know for a fact that you can't draw like that guy who's been drawing for 10 years. You know why? Because he's been drawing for 10 years. And if you let your doubts prevent you from starting, you'll never get there. You'll never get there. Because when I'm in front of you guys and I say that some creator out there will eventually have more subscribers than I do, I mean it. But not without work. You gotta earn it. You gotta sweat over it. When I started YouTube, I was doing 16-hour days just making basic Let's Plays. I was doing 5 videos a day. And they were crap. But I made it because I couldn't stop. Because I knew how much catching up I had to do. I knew how much I had to learn. I knew how much I needed to go. And it's why I make these promises that I can't keep. Because I know for a fact that if I try, eventually I'll get there. But I'm impatient. And I can't wait. And I won't wait. And I just want to sometimes just reach out and take what I think is mine, and I want to make these things that I know will impress people, and I know will make my family proud of me, and my friends will be inspired by what I'm doing. No, I'm not going to wait for that. No, I'm going to keep reaching higher and higher every single day, no matter what gets in my way. And that is precisely what you guys need to do. Those of you who want to create, those of you who want to be an engineer, a doctor, anything in your field, why not be the best? Why not? Who says you can't? Who says I could when I started? No one. My friends, not the ones who are hanging out with me now, my friends doubted me. Even my mom doubted me, and I love my mom.
And she's now my biggest fan ever. And she's teaching me Korean as an aside on that one, and I'm learning a lot. 여보세요. 안녕하세요. And so I'm not good at it, obviously, but that's not gonna stop me.
Woo!
It's never gonna stop me. My doubts will never stop me. All these questions here that you may think plague my mind. I take that back. I actually care about these, but these questions, they don't haunt me. They push me. These questions don't bog me down. They lift me up. Self-reflection is such an important part of the creative process. Those moments of silence that you have when you're bored or alone or solitary. When I was lying sick in the hospital after my surgery, after I'd been fired, after I'd been broken up with, after everything seemed to be collapsing around me, that's the moment. That's the moment when I was like, I can take charge of my life. And so I did. And I know you guys have been sitting here for a while listening to me ramble about who knows what. But that's because this is who I am. This is what I've brought for you to see. I'll leave this thing on the stage for you guys to judge whether or not it's good enough or bad enough. I leave it all up to you because you guys are the ones that influence me. Every day, I see messages from people that say how much I inspire them and how much they appreciate one video, how much they believe in me, how proud they are of me for how far I've gotten. And every time I see that, I can't help but think that it's never me. It's never me that has gotten me this far. Never me alone. It's all of us. It's all of us. YouTubers and creators here, and there's so many other people that you could be seeing right now or visiting or trying to hound down in the parking lot. I know. But just from the bottom of my heart, for everything that you have ever given me and everything that you have ever led me to have to this day, thank you.
Thank you!
Thank you so much for being here with me. And thank you for allowing me to speak in front of you. I'm all out of things to say for now. And I just want to say as a final parting message, you guys are the future. You guys are everything that's going to be great about what comes next. You guys have so much potential, and you guys have so much to look forward to. You just got to take it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I will see you in the next panel.
Now universe will never be the same.